Alrighty, so I made it back. I had to heat my butter up and go pull the rest of my crab off of the grill. As you can see, still quite a bit left here. I barely begun rather, because I was actually still in the process of cooking while I was eating. So back to it I go. Oh, boo baby, so fatty boo baddy. When I say the sauce is off the chain, it's terrible. And then, I was saying before, the crab legs, I messed around and got the bright idea to put them on the grill and smoke them after I boiled them. So when I say that, um, the taste of these crab legs is so daggone ridiculous. I'm not even kidding. So ridiculous. Because I used the seafood crab boil mix. So I got a little kick to it. It's not too spicy. Like, it ain't too spicy. But at the same time, look, crab legs falling all over the place. It got that smoky flavor to it. Man. I am thoroughly impressed with myself. Not coming to my own horn or nothing. All I'm saying is, I could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but I chose to be here with you. Eating these crab legs. I'm sitting here trying to see. I should have got some thinner scissors. These are actually scissors for like cutting vegetables and stuff like that. But they're kind of fat. Scissors is kind of fat. So for my smaller pieces of crab, or for smaller crab shells rather, it's proven to be a little bit of a challenge, just a little bit. But Mama gonna work it out. Mama gonna work it out. Bam. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, the size of that crab leg ain't that impressive. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, this crab leg is the business. I'll just let you know that off the top. It is the business. With that smoked flavor in it, I'm trying to make sure I don't cut my daggone self. I'm tripping. With that smoked flavor in it, then that seafood broil seasoning, is definitely the business. I do not mind sharing that information with you. That is for sure. But I'm gonna still order some like the jumbo king crab legs. I just wanted to do that with my fam, because me is the ones that was kind of like looking at that stuff together. And we're like, oh, wait, dude. My cousin out in the land had took me to the spot. Look at this mess. Where they do the seafood broils with the potatoes and the sausage and the lobster and all that. And I was like, whoo. Now I'm just like, dang, I cannot get enough. I cannot get it flipping enough. So bad. So bad. I've been going through a lot lately. But not only me, like actually my whole family. Me, the Hall of Famers. We all been kind of going through it. We was all kind of going through it before the death of my dad. So we you know, when Pops passed, it hit home for some of us. For some of us, it was just kind of like, dang, man, Pops is gone. For others, it was just kind of like, damn, never got a chance to jib the way we really needed to. Mm, sorry. Mm, 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 mm. Look. Mm, mm, mm. I mess around and get off topic eating, but I was bringing it up because not that this is a good thing, but sometimes I be stress eating. Have you ever done that? Like, been stressing out, find yourself going in, getting your favorite seafood, or going and getting your favorite soul food, or your favorite Mexican food, or whatever the case may be. You just steadily stress eating. It's a problem I was having. Tonight I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm stress eating tonight, because I have been wanting to do this for a while. It just came right on out with that. But in a way, I think it kind of is stress eating, because I got somebody close to me that I really want to jib at. I just do not know how to flip and approach it. And I know it's tearing us apart, because man, we got a lot of stuff in common, and we got rapport. And so I was actually thinking about hitting him up and kind of like surprising them and swinging by. Well, I was gonna swing by their job, not necessarily their crib, but I was gonna like swing by their job and just like mess with them a little bit and see if I could break the ice a little bit. The fact that I feel like I still gotta break the ice is crazy, because I've been communicating with this person off and on for damn near 10 years. How do you communicate with somebody off and on for 10 years and y'all don't know? It's crazy. It's probably just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get so, not really standoffish, but I get real, like, protective of myself. So I'll be trying to be extra careful. Look at this piece of meat. It's just really trying to get this whole piece of meat out off of this little thing. Hey now. Thank you for coming on out. Thank you for coming on out for me. Yes, sir. So, what do y'all think? You think if you close enough to a person, you should just go ahead and let your guard down. Not be guarded. It's a fair question. Ninja, when I say I'm trying to figure out how to approach this pile, I'm just going rapid. Approaching like 10 minutes and some change on my recording. And I don't want to bore y'all with just sitting here eating. I did have a couple of things in my mind I wanted to chit chat about. I hope I'm not dropping stuff. I'm gonna have to vacuum my floor. I don't want other seafood lovers to live myself coming into the situation. But yeah, I think that when they say you're not supposed to be a product of your environment, and I thought for the longest time I didn't let mine affect me, but shit, here I am, grown AF, and still trying to figure out how to actually develop a relationship with certain people. It's a dang shame. I'm going to be able to sit down like this and break bread with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to sit down just like this with my peoples and break bread, chop it up. Without feeling some type of a way. Yes, I got crab crackers. The homie got me these back in... Dang, when did I get these? I got these for my birthday one year. Damn, who got me these? Oh man, I'm trying to remember who even got me these crab crackers. It was obviously somebody that knew me well enough to know that I love crab, because they got me the crab. It came with the crab cracker. Ooh, I dropped it. And it came with this. So this is like, you pick the meat out, and then you can crack like this with the you can crack, look, I can't even say it right. Crack the shell open. Oh wait, little tiny piece of shell. Oh dang, I'm just dropping. Oh, I don't want to break my plate. But you can help crack your your shell open like this with this side. And you can also use this side for picking out meat. So it was like a whole set. It was like the crab. I'm trying to say it correctly without messing up. The crab cracker and the meat picker. Oh, yummy, yummy. Meat. M-E-A-T, grab meat. We'll see you clamming. That's a personal joke. My homegirl, she know what I'm talking about. I was working at this job where we did a lot of typing, and my autocorrect, I had added a word into my library for clam instead of claim. So for the longest time, I was asking people what you was clamming instead of claiming. Oh, my Lanta. That was a long time ago. But, yeah, boy. I'm glad I got this little trash can right here. This is one of them hard pieces of the crab leg to get to where you be needing help. So you got to get your cracker, and you got to get your separate sorter. You got to sort through it, baby. Sort through the crab leg meat. Ooh. So that you can get to the treat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's how you know you're just happy to be eating. Doing the happy dance. Trying to get to this whole piece right here so I could just dip the whole thing. These little sharp edges, boy. And the smaller pieces, though. The bigger pieces, it ain't no problem. But the smaller pieces. Let me see if I can get to the rest of this right here. Oh, snap. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. That's the one thing about cracking crab open. It do take like a certain little level of finesse. And see, like, I want to pull this whole piece out, but I'm gonna have to dip. Oh man, I almost lost that piece. I almost lost that whole piece in the butter. Have you ever gone to a seafood restaurant and been cracking your crab open and you accidentally lose a piece in the butter, so you just leave it there like I'm about to eat it with the fork later? That was my notion a minute ago. If I hadn't got to it, I was going to leave it in the butter. Eat it with the fork later. My word. Crazy thing, I got like a gang of shrimp still. The shrimp, I'm getting full too, boy. I'm about to stop in a minute and pick this back up tomorrow. Yo, thanks for sharing my fantasy with me. With the seafood broil. I thought I could be like the big girls and get through the whole thing, but strawberry crush. Whew. That's a wrap for right now, bro. Damn, this is good.